Hello, we are the Wheelie Good Innovations team, and this is our solution to a new rover wheel that continually samples regolith. A few things to note is that we're using additive manufacturing technologies as well as smart material alloys. Overall, our design is very simple with very few moving parts. This also makes it very easy to interact with for astronauts.
So to expand a little bit more on the SMA technology that we're using here, we're going to be using SMA wire meshes that are super elastic, and that means that they can deform a lot without taking permanent damage. These links are used to distribute loads, carry tension loads, all the way around the wheel to help prevent the wheel from collapsing. They also deform a lot, so we can stow these and bend them and crush them, and then they will spring back to their shape without any permanent damage. On half of the gaps between the spokes, you'll see that we have more meshes, and this helps limit the actual regolith flow into the center of the wheel. And this means that we have a more simple design within the center of our hub to actually move this regolith.
And now moving on to the spokes. These spokes also act as shovels. So we're assuming that the spokes or the tips of these spokes are slightly submerged so that at each pass, they collect a small amount of regolith.
Yeah, so here you can see how that actually fits into the hub mechanism with the pins there. And as we zoom in on the hub, we'll take a closer look at that. What we don't have modeled here is our actual deployment mechanism and storage mechanism. So around each of these pinholes, we'll have these mechanisms, and we're currently deciding between a spring latch system and a torsion SMA system. Here we're looking at the face where the rover drive shaft actually interfaces with the wheel.
And on the other side, we have the regolith storage container. This uses a rotational mechanism to latch with the hub. And then the same rotational mechanism opens and closes the valve to allow regolith to pass through.
And as we look here at the hub, you'll see that that valve has a matching hole pattern on the hub itself. So once the storage container is locked into place on the wheel, the regolith can actually flow from the center of the hub and into the storage container. As you take a cross-section view here, you'll see that the regolith will enter on the outside of the hub, the edge of it, and as it continues to rotate, gravity will pull it towards the center, and as it flows towards the center of the hub, it'll get kicked into that storage container. This has been Team Wheelie Good Innovations. Thank you very much for looking at our design.